Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing somewhat of a chatty getting ready with me. So it's a getting ready with me, and I tried so hard to make it chatty and kind of give you guys a little bit of more talking as opposed to like just focusing on the look. This is the look I did do. And of course, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'm RLQ.Rosie on Instagram as well as all other social networks, which I will link down below. Follow me on all of them. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave here today if you want to see more of me and stuff and random stuff, because really it's completely random, but yeah, just go ahead and keep on watching and I will see you at the end. So we are going to start off with the Hangover primer from Too Faced Cosmetics that was just sent to me a couple of days, like a week ago. I've only used it twice since getting it, but it worked really great last time, so I'm going to use it again. So today, of course, we're going to the Blood Sugar palette. I know it's a common palette on my channel, like you see it a lot, but it's just because it's that good and it's the one that like inspires me the absolute freaking most. So I'm gonna go into Cherry Soda, which is this one here, and I'm just gonna buff that into this area. Just gonna grab a clean blending brush and start buffing that out. So I have all my windows open, which is probably why everything looks a little bit too washed out in the background. And hopefully doesn't make the pigment of the shadow look bad on camera. Because that would be horrible. So next I'm going to go into Fresh Meat. And I'm going to transition that shade. I just want to deepen that crease. God, I love that shade so freaking much. So I have a video, which I don't know if it's going to go up before this one, but it's my favorites video, and spoiler alert, this palette is on there yet again, and I mentioned it being the palette of the year. And then I watched Jeffree's video, which was Nate doing his makeup following a Jeffree Star tutorial, which I think Jesse should do. Like, do you think Jesse should follow one of my tutorials? I keep telling him he needs to, and he hasn't yet, but if you guys think he should, let me know and I will convince him to do it. So I'm going to take a little bit of Shape Tape from Tarte, the concealer, and I'm going to carve that crease. So this is going to be such a simple look. Okay, so I really want to whiten that like lid space, so I'm going to use some of the 00 Fair Pale concealer from ColourPop. That's like the best for whitening out lids, in my opinion. So affordable and it's so good, and of course it's concealer, so it blends and just it's perfect. We're just gonna blend that part out so we don't have to be perfect there. Okay, so I wasn't gonna go into the Thirsty palette, but here I am going to the Thirsty palette because I want to use the B shade. This one right here. I feel like this is going to be a really pretty shade. And it'll complete my look. I'm going to go back into Fresh Meat. And blend that in. Really want to deepen that. This look I feel is kind of inspired by Mitchell, the look he did on Jeffree's channel. I loved that look so freaking much. And to kind of add to that inspiration, I'm going to go into I'm Royalty, which is a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick shade. I'm going to take a little bit on my hand so that I can use as a wing. See, when Mitchell did it, he only went like halfway on the lid, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. It just depends on how it looks. Maybe I will too. I want the purple to show over my lashes, so oops. Every time I want to do a chatty getting ready with me, it ends up being not so chatty because I just focus on my makeup. I'm going to dab a little bit up and then blend it out with Fresh Meat so that it kind of looks a little bit more flush. I don't know yet. Do I want to go all the way up? Do I want to go all the way out? Okay, I think I'm going to do an actual wing. Which means I just fudged that part up for nothing. I'll have to fix that. I really messed up that blend. I'm really not happy with that blend at the moment, but I might be able to salvage it, like throw on some glitter. I really don't know. But I'm going to fix that wing. So Jesse and I will be in New York with a friend next month. And originally it started off as a Gen Beauty trip, which unfortunately I didn't get invited to this year. I'm still going as a creator. Oops. But I'm not going like for the extra events. So I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to not really go to Gen Beauty. I'm going to go for one day, but I won't be spending much time there. We'll actually make it just an actual fun trip where we get to enjoy the city, because it's been a couple years since I've been able to enjoy the city, and there's just so much on our like to-do list, agenda, must-see list, so it's pretty fun. I'm really excited to actually enjoy the city. Last year, I kid you not, we flew in and we rented like the cheapest Airbnb we can do for the night, so that we can literally just sleep and shower. It was maybe 5 hours of sleeping. So we got to our Airbnb, passed out, woke up super early, got ready, showered, and then I was in the city. In fact, I was late to the event I had to go to. And then from there, had to go rush back to the real Airbnb that we were going to stay at for the weekend, and which was in Brooklyn. So I was at like North Manhattan. We had to go to Brooklyn. So we spent a lot of time on the subway last year. So we rushed back, and then we wanted to go to like a premiere party, which ended up being not a premiere party at all. It was just kind of like an open house. That was a buzzkill. So we went from there, and then Jesse dropped me off at the actual cocktail party, which was the main event for creators. And then that went on until midnight, 1 o'clock, and then big mistake wearing heels, especially because we overshot where we were supposed to go to next, and just we were walking through an abandoned subway. It felt like it was an abandoned subway for so long. And then like by the time we got back to our Airbnb, it was probably like 3 o'clock in the morning that time. And then the next day, of course, was Gen Beauty. So after 5 hours of sleep again, I got ready, and he came into the city with me, dropped me off at Gen Beauty. He went about his business, and I, of course, went, attended the event. That went on all day. From there, went to Times Square, did our little touristy stuff, and then from there, of course, went back home to Brooklyn, and then Sunday was the exact same thing, and then we spent the evening in the city again. So I mean, I was at Gen Beauty all day Sunday, and it gets to be exhausting. So this year, I am gonna enjoy the city. Like, we're gonna do all the fun stuff. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked to actually enjoy a night off. All day, all morning, have brunch in the city. We have the perfect Airbnb this time. I'm stoked. I don't know if I want to vlog it, but if you guys want me to, let me know, since we're actually just going to be like Rosie in the city type thing. It's not going to be like Rosie at Gen Beauty. It's going to be actual Rosie in the city with Jesse and my friend Samantha. So I'm pretty excited. Let me know if you guys want me to vlog that, because I'm indecisive. And if you guys say yes, then maybe I will. I'm going to take some of Ice Queen. I'm going to take some of Ice Queen, which is one of the new liquid frost from Jeffree Star. This one has like blue reflex, so I think it'll be so pretty. Blue like purple reflex, which I think will be so pretty with the purple. Smearing this shit everywhere. Okay, this will get wiped away when I do my face. So I'm going to really quick do my other eye off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've been really into a color in the lash line, and I'm hoping this doesn't screw it up, but this is from Maybelline. It's one of their like water liner liners. So I'm gonna go in and like put this right on the waterline. I don't hate it yet. Okay, and to like make that flow a little bit better, I'm gonna go into Coma on the brush I originally started using for highlighter, and then I had to cancel it because it just was not working. And I'm going to blend that out, like smudge that out. Okay, I like that. I didn't screw it up. I feel like it adds a little bit more pop to the eyeballs. So what I'm going to do next is, let me highlight the brow bone really quick take a little bit of this on my finger, which I have a feeling I'm going to regret. Okay, now. Next, I am going into the face. I am going to go into the Catrice color corrector so I can color correct my dark spots a little bit, and a little scar from a blemish that I had, my first in like a month. And I feel like it's because of lady times, if you know what I mean. I'm so happy with my skin lately, guys. I swear, I just am so content, and I'm not doing a whole lot more. I do talk about it a little bit in my favorites video, like what I've been using and everything, and it's just, well, one of the items I've been using like non-stop, and it's just made me so happy, and I feel a lot more confident like in my skin now that I don't have as many blemishes and scars and things like that. So I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm almost out, so what I have been doing is I've left it upside down so it can kind of go into this. Like if you look, there's absolutely nothing left in it, but I want to use every last single drop. So I'm going to use this brush to paint it on. I swear I've been doing this for the last week just to get rid of it so I can clean up my foundation drawers, because I'm out of like 3 different ones and I want to know what exactly I should be rebuying. I do want to pick up more of the Cover FX. I have just been loving that one all over again. I was using it a lot last year during New York, especially after I went to the workshop, and then I stopped using it once I started using the Becca foundation, and then from there I went to Maybelline, and then I picked that one up just recently because obviously, as I mentioned a million times, I'm losing my summer tan, and that's actually more of a neutral winter shade, and that's why I picked that particular shade when they were giving it out. And they it just is so good to my skin. It makes me feel so beautiful and flawless. So that one I'm almost out of. I'm going to pick up some up before New York for sure, so that I can take that to New York and feel pretty. Well, I just nicked that. For blush, we're going to go into Taste Buds. I want to say I feel like I saw somebody else do. Highlight, I'm going to spray the tip of this Beauty Blender and go into Canary Bling, I think. We're just going to start with the dab first because shit can get out of hand pretty damn quickly. I almost like applying it to the cheek more with my fingers, which is really rare for like these type of highlighters, because I usually really like to use like a beauty blender or not at all, or don't use liquid at all. But these are just, they've changed my life. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to go into Christmas Cookie, which is the most perfect nude. And the reason why I'm going to Christmas Cookie and I'm nuding this up is because I really want to use the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and I don't want to take away from it. And I feel like a nude lip is the best way to go about that. Just watching my memory card die down. Okay, so for the Fenty Gloss Bomb, this is the Diamond Milk, so this is clear. Look how freaking beautiful that is. Tell me it'll capture on camera, because I'll be so angry if it doesn't. My hands are so stained. It's just like the perfect clear gloss. And as you guys know, I've gone against everything I've ever stood for when it comes to being against glosses. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, and I don't want to stain the brush, so I'm going to use just a regular like flat shader and apply it like so. Oh, this is so pretty. It smells so good. I don't have the original one, so this is like mind-blowing to me. I'm like, ooh yeah, this is my first and I love it. But I don't even think it needs anymore. So we are going to finish this look with some lashes. So I'm going to go into Goddess Lashes from Tarte, which you can't see, of course, because that's just how it is. But I'm going to actually set first with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray that I've been using a lot, like crazy lately. I don't know why. And I will pop these on and be right back. And we're back. That was it. Thank you so much for watching. So thank you for getting ready with me and chatting and like mini update. Not really very much. Sorry, I'm watching my timer. I'm like this close to running out of battery. But I hope you liked this video. If you don't like this video, please just walk away, pretend it did not happen. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. And of course, as I mentioned in the beginning, all my social networks are linked down below. So follow me on all of them. I am just a bundle of joy. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.